Peace and welcome to Planting Seeds with Bree. I'm Bree, here today bringing you another yoga flow. So for this flow, all you're going to need is your mat, your breath, and the willingness to explore your body. So today we're going to start in a comfortable cross-legged position. And that can look like whatever you need it to look like today. So maybe you're sitting somewhat similar to how I'm sitting. Maybe you cross at your ankles and that's comfortable, or your shins. Whatever seat is comfortable, go ahead and find that and we'll begin. So we're just going to start by connecting with our breath. Maybe there's a mantra that you're working with. And know that you can come back to this mantra as many times as you need to. The mantra that I'm currently working with is, I am perfect as I am. So you are more than welcome to use this mantra during this practice. Whenever you feel like it gets a little bit too rough, you can come back to that mantra. You are perfect as you are. No sugar needed, nothing taken away. So if it feels good, you can place your palms face down on your knees. Or maybe you place your left palm in the middle of your chest and your right palm on your belly. Feel for grounding down through your sit bones. Shoulders stacked over hips. Feel for creating a tall, long spine. And gently lower the eyes. And here we'll just take a few moments to connect with our breath, without trying to alter, manipulate, or change it in any way. Bringing awareness to the pace of our breath. If it's hurried, slow, maybe it's really fast right now. Just place yourself in a space where you can acknowledge it. Gently start to open your eyes. Place your palms face down on your knees, and we'll start with chest circles. So taking a deep inhale through the nostrils. On the exhale, move your chest to the left, to the front, to the side, and back around. Starting here to connect breath and movement in a way that feels authentic and natural in your body. Maybe you close your eyes and tap into the wisdom that your body is trying to relay to you. And then pause, remix, take it the opposite way. This time feeling for something new. Noticing if there is any tightness or stiffness in your low back, your hips, or your groin. And then we'll gently find our way back to the center. Take a pause and just take a breath here. And next we'll go on to all fours, so tabletop pose. So in tabletop pose, fingertips are wide on the mat, shoulders are stacked over your wrist, hips are stacked over your knees. And I'm just going to inch my hips back just a little bit. Tops of the feet can be pressed into the mat, or you can be on the balls of your toes. So in tabletop pose, we're actively pressing the ground away, core is engaged, neck is long. Take a breath here and just kind of build into this foundation. Next, we're going to start to take movement with cat-cow. So on the exhale, belly drops towards the mat. Shoulders roll away from your ears, gaze is up. Exhale, round at the tip of your spine, moving up, round at your spine, chin to chest. Release your neck. Inhale, belly drops. Shoulder blades away from the ears, gaze is up. Exhale, round. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. We'll take 2 more rounds of breath here, connecting breath and movement. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. And then we'll come back into that tabletop. So next we're going to continue to work into the hips. And these are toe taps. So I'm going to invite you, if during this practice it gets a little sticky and a little murky and you're like, I am not here for this, I invite you in those moments to tap more intuitively, just tap more into your breath and allow your breath to carry you versus trying to allow your body to move you, and just notice the difference in how that feels. So come back onto tabletop after that little quick disclaimer thing, and extend your right toes behind you. So again, we're noticing where the weight is in our body, pressing the ground away. On the inhale, lift your right toes off the mat. Imagine there's a wall behind you and you're pressing your toes or the sole of your foot onto the mat. And I'm going to move my palms out just a little bit. So now feel for flexing your toes. And here comes the toe tap. So on the exhale, take it out to the right. Inhale, draws you back in. Exhale, take it out to the right. Maybe you move an inch higher. Inhale, draws you in. Exhale, take it out to the right a little bit higher. Inhale, draws you in. Flex through your toes, press the ground away. And then draw your right knee in towards your chest. Hug it in, core is engaged. And we'll do knee circles. And you can go either way right now, making them as small or as large as you need them to be. And then pause, throw that thing in a circle, going the opposite way. And then pause, hug in towards the core. Exhale, gently release that knee down. And we'll take all that on the opposite side. So extend your right foot behind you. Come onto the balls of your left toes. Fingertips super wide, core is engaged, and your neck is long. Inhale, lift your left toes off the mat. And first we're just going to point the toes down. Take a breath here. And the next exhale, just flex your toes. And we'll take toe taps to the left. So exhale, bring it out to the side. Inhale, draws you in. Exhale, a little higher. Inhale, draws you in. Exhale, take it out to the side. Inhale, draws you in. Flex through your toes. Bend your knee, draw your knee in towards your chest. Hug it in. And then we'll start to take knee circles. Really noticing the difference on each side here. And then pause, throw that thing in a circle. Back the other way. Last one. Hug your knee in, take a pause, gently release it down to the mat. Child's pose is next. So bring your knees as wide as comfortable, big toes touch. Send your hips to your heels and walk your arms forward. When you get to that comfortable position, release your forehead and forearms down to the mat. Feel here for creating space and softness in your fingertips, your shoulders, and your neck. On the next inhale, come onto your fingertips, crown of the head reaches forward. Exhale, walk your palms back into tabletop. And we're going to do that same sequence one more time. So find your foundation, core is engaged, press the ground away, long neck. Extend your right toes behind you. When you're ready, right toes lift off the mat, point, flex behind you, and we'll start the toe tap. So come out to the side. Inhale, draws you in. Exhale, take it out. Inhale, draws you in. Exhale, takes it out. Inhale, draws in. Take a moment here, draw your knee in towards your chest and begin those knee circles. Maybe if you did them small, you make them large. And maybe if you did them small or large, you make them small. You're the opposite. Y'all know what I'm saying. You feel me? And then pause, reverse. Last one. Hug your knee in, and then gently release your knee down to the mat. Moving to the opposite side, come onto the balls of your left toes, and on the inhale, flex behind you, long neck, crown of the head reaching forward. Exhale, take it out to the side. Inhale, draws you in. Exhale, take it out to the side. Inhale, draws you in. Exhale, side. Inhale, draws you in. Draw your knee in towards your chest. And then begin with those knee circles. And then pause, reverse. Gently hug your knee in. Release it down to all fours. So now we're in tabletop pose. So next we're going to move into downward facing dog. So I'm going to move my palms up an inch or two. Fingertips are wide on the mat. Come onto the balls of your toes. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, send your hips up and back into a downward facing dog. So if this is your first downward dog of the day, you can slightly bend your knees. Continue to press the ground away. And feel for drawing your navel in towards your spine. Release your neck here. Few breaths. Go ahead and bend your knees. Look in between your palms. Exhale, step one. Then the other foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift palms on your shins. Crown of the head reaches forward. Exhale, fold forward. Bent knees, chest over thighs. Feel for grounding down through all four corners of your feet. And on the inhale, arms reach up wide. Reach through your fingertips. Gaze goes up. Exhale, bring it down through heart center. And we're going to flow through a few rounds of sun salutation A. So inhale, arms reach up wide. Gaze goes up. Exhale, send your hips back, bend your knees, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, crown of the head reaches forward. And on the exhale, place your palms on the mat, step it back, high plank. First round, taking it slow. So we'll do knees, chest, and chin to the mat. Feel for tweezing your elbows in. And on the inhale, send your chest up and forward. Shoulders release away from your ears. On the exhale, find your way back into tabletop.
And then gently make your way into a downward facing dog. Sigh it out through the mouth if it feels good. Go ahead and bend your knees. Inhale, looking between your palms. Exhale, walk or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, crown of the head reaches forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms reach up wide. And exhale, bring it down through heart center. So you have one more flow. Inhale, arms reach up wide, gaze goes up. Exhale, forward fold. Place your palms on the mat. Release your neck. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step it back, high plank. So now you can do knees, chest, or chin. Or maybe on the exhale, you take a low push-up. Squeeze your elbows in, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, tops of the feet, press into the mat. Upward facing dog. Exhale, send your hips up and back. Continue to press the round away here. Long neck. Bend your knees, inhale, looking between your palms. Walk or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach up wide, reach through your fingertips. And then bring it down through heart center. Release your palms to face forward. Take a breath here. Notice if your breath is fast. If it is, gently start to slow it down. If you have Ujjayi breathing in your practice, you can turn that on to start to create more heat in the body. Inhale, arms reach up wide. Exhale, send your hips back, bend your knees, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, step your right foot behind you, preparing for warrior two. So turn your right toes to the right, front heel and back heel bisect. Really feel for grounding down through your feet here. Inhale, arms reach up wide, they come parallel, palms facing down. Warrior two. So we're going to start to really build the foundation here. So in warrior two, I'm really grounding down through my back feet. So all four corners of my back toes are grounded down. My front knee is stacked over front ankle. And sometimes in this posture, there's a tendency for that front knee to want to splay in. We're going to pull it out, back that thing up. So we're pulling our knee towards our pinky. Pelvis tilting down. But then I'm drawing up, engaging my core, arms parallel, palms facing down. Shoulders release away from your ears and gazes to the right, or to your left finger, sorry. Continue to breathe here. So everything is super engaged. Take a breath. Reverse warrior is next, so release your right palm to the back of your thigh. Flip your left palm. Take a deep inhale, reach up and over. Release your neck, take a breath here. Exhale, release warrior two. And we're going to start to flow in between warrior two and reverse warrior, using our breath and really being mindful and intention, using your core, using your strength. Maybe you come back to that mantra, I am perfect as I am. So release that right palm, inhale, up and over, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Hold it for a moment. Hold the posture, not your breath. Now, if your right palm is like, I'm good here, you can take it and wrap it around, place it on your left thigh. Few more breaths. Exhale, release. Warrior two. We're going to hold it for a moment. Inhale, toes come to the right, arms reach up, and then bring it down through heart center. So we're going to do goddess pose, but with a twist, with a little oblique work and core, because if you've taken my class, you know that's my jam. So I'm going to heel toe my feet in for goddess pose. So in goddess pose, it's like a squat, but I'm sending my hips back. So look down at your knees. If your knees are over your toes, pull them things back. Pull it all the way back. We don't want that. So my knees are stacked over my ankles. I'm sending my hips back and I'm lowering down. So I'm here, I'm grounding down through all four corners of my feet. Core is engaged and I'm growing tall through the crown of my head. So you can stay here, or if you want spicy level number 1, you're going to interlace your fingers, place it behind your head. Take a deep inhale. Inhale through the nose, exhale, right shoulder to the right thigh. Inhale brings you up. Exhale the opposite. Inhale up. So you get the adjust here. We're just going back and forth, moving slowly and mindfully with the breath. If your thighs are talking to you, don't feel bad. Mine are talking too. Last one, you got this. You with G. We in this thing. We up in here. We up in here. You good. You good. You got this. All right. Bring your arms out in front of you. Take a breath. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, release. We're going to take warrior 2 to the right side. So take a moment to ground down through your feet. Again, front heel, back heel, bisect. Shoulders stacked over hips. Arms reach out wide. Palms face down. And release those shoulders away from your ears. Take a breath. Maybe you come back to that mantra, I am perfect as I am. Reverse warrior is up next. Release your left palm to your back thigh. Flip your right palm. Take a deep inhale, reach up and over. Take a breath. Reach through your fingertips. Relax your neck. Exhale, warrior 2. And now we start to flow. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. Last one. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. Take a pause for the cause. Reach through your fingertips. You got this. Exhale, release, come to the front. And then we're going to take goddess pose one more time, doing that variation. So I'm going to heel toe my feet in. Send my hips back and just take whatever steps you need to get into the most comfortable position you can. And your palms to heart center. Take a moment. When you're ready, interlace your fingers behind your head. And we'll do that oblique work. So exhale. Inhale it up. Exhale to the side. Inhale it up. Moving with your breath. Bring it to the center. Release the interlace of your fingers. Place your palms up. Reaching forward. 3. Keep breathing. 2. 1. Come to stand. All right, we're going to take warrior 2 to the front. So adjust your feet as you need. Grounding down. Deep inhale through the nose. Side out through the mouth. Go ahead and windmill your palms down to frame your foot. Spin onto the balls of your back toes. Inhale, high plank. So we're going to take a moment here in high plank. Feel for pressing down through your palms. And then feel for creating space between your neck and shoulders. Notice if your hips are like way up here. Nah, we ain't cheating. Bring it down, baby. You got this. For 3, Crown of the head reaching forward. 2, 1. Gently lower your knees down. Bring them as wide as comfortable. Child's pose. Send your hips back. Walk your arms forward. Release your forehead to the mat and take a breath. Inhale through the nose. Sigh out through the mouth. Starting here to create heat in the body. On the next out breath, find tabletop pose. And guess what? We gonna do it again. Bam! Got something for you, that secret sauce. And guess what? We all got magic sauce. So, yeah. Go ahead and bring your palms where you need them for downward facing dog. They can stay where they are, or you can move them up or inch or two. Come onto the balls of your toes. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale. Send it up and back. Downward facing dog. So in downward facing dog, sometimes we tend to roll to the inside edges of our feet. So I really want you to pay attention to grounding down through all 4 corners of your feet, especially the outside edges. You can bend your knees if it feels good. Long neck. Have a few more breaths here. Bend your knees. Inhale, look in between your palms. Walk or jump softly to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, forward fold. On the inhale, arms reach up wide through your fingertips. Exhale, bring it down through heart center. Release your palms to face forward. We're going to do that flow one more time. But this is going to be a level 2 spicy because I got my hair did and I feel a little spicy. So I'm going to give it to y'all, okay? Inhale, arms reach up wide. Exhale, send your hips back, bend your knees. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Reach through the crown of your head. On the exhale, bend at the knees. Step your right foot behind you, preparing for warrior 2. So front heel, back arch bisect. Ground down through your feet, strong legs. Inhale, warrior 2. And we'll start to flow between reverse warrior and warrior 2. So release your right palm down to your thigh. Flip your left palm up. Take a deep inhale, up and over. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. Few breaths here. Inhale, come to face the right. Exhale, bring your palms down to heart center. And we're going to take goddess pose. So again, make any adjustments you need to in the feet. Knees stacked over ankles. Send your hips back. Shoulders release away from your ears. So we're going to bring our palms into heart center. So on the inhale, come onto your right toes. Take a breath for 5. Breathe. 4. 3. 2. 1. Gently release down. Come back into that squat. Moving on to the left. Come onto the balls of your toes. You got this. Just keep breathing for 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Gently release your heels down. Inhale, come to stand. So good. Moving into that warrior 2. So allow yourself to take as much time as you need to find that footing. Tailbone sending down. Core is engaged. Reaching up through the crown of your head. Gaze over your right fingertips. So moving into reverse, release your left palm to your back thigh. Flip that right palm up, ready to receive. Inhale, up and over, reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. Starting to flow. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Take a moment. Inhale, come to the right. And then we're going to take a little different approach. This time we're going to do a forward fold. So your toes are pointed towards the right. And we're just going to place our palms on our hips. So feel for grounding down through all four corners of your feet and thinning your hips down. However, at the same time, growing tall through the crown of your head. And take a moment here. Inhale, arms reach up wide. Exhale, send your hips back. Place your palms on the mat. So your palms are under your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift to the crown of your head. Exhale, bend your elbows, draw your navel to your spine, and feel for allowing the crown of the head to reach towards the earth, allowing gravity to assist you here. If you want more of an intensity, you can place more of the weight into the balls of your toes, or you can keep the weight at your heels. Find that happy medium. If this is good for you, you can go ahead and move your palms back a little bit more. Send the weight into your toes and allow your head to come all the way down to the earth. Close your eyes. Take a few breaths here. Continue breathing. Inhale, halfway lift. If your palms are behind you, walk them up under your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, crown of the head reaching forward. Exhale, place your palms at your hips. So we're going to use our core strength here. So release your shoulders away from your ears, round down through your feet, engage your core. Inhale, slowly start to come up. You'll notice that your hips are going to send forward and down, forward then down. Take a breath. Go ahead and point your left toes to the front of the mat. Take a big step to the top of the mat. Come here, take a pause for the cause, palms facing forward. Close your eyes and just take a breath here. So from the top of our mat, inhale, arms reach up wide, palms touch. Exhale, forward fold, send your hips back, chest over thighs. Release your neck. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place your palms down, step it back, high plank. Take a moment here. Exhale, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Go ahead and look in between your palms, bend your knees, and then come to a seated position. So you have a forward fold up next. We're going to start to wind down here. So shoulders stacked over hips. My feet are flexing towards me. Inhale, arms reach up wide, palms face one another. Exhale, release it out through the mouth. Inhale, feel for reaching through your fingertips. Exhale, reach forward. So maybe you grab the outside edges of your legs, your ankles, outside edges of your feet. Wherever you're at, draw your navel to your spine and feel for creating a flat back. Crown the head, reaching forward. Take a breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release your forehead toward your shins. You can bend your knees here if it feels good. Find what works for you. Release your neck. Release your shoulders, any stress or tension. And we'll take a few breaths here. Inhale, halfway lift. Crown of the head reaches forward. Exhale, slowly start to walk yourself back. So we're going to come to lie on our backs now. Bring your arms out to a T, palms face up. And then gently draw your right and then your left knee in toward your chest. Shins facing the sky. And we'll do a few spinal twists. So take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, send your knees to the right, gaze to the left. Feel here for releasing your shoulders into the mat. If it feels good, you can take your right palm, place it over your left knee to assist in drawing your knees closer down. Allow yourself here to release any stress in the body or in the mind. Gently release your palm to face up. And on the inhale, bring your knees into the center. Exhale, release your knees to the left, gaze to the right. And again, you have that option to bring your left palm onto your top of your right knee. Noticing where you can soften up here. If your left palm is over your right knee, go ahead and bring it out to the side, face up. Gently and with control, bring your knee back into center. Wrap your arms around your shins. Draw your knee to your nose and give yourself a big squeeze. Exhale. Gently find your way into Shavasana. So allow your feet to take up as much space as you need. Ankles splay out to the sides. Release any stress or tension in the ankles and the toes. Allow your hips here to melt into the mat. Release your shoulders, your fingertips, your wrists, your jaw. And allow your tongue to melt away from the roof of your mouth. Closing your eyes, taking some time to give yourself some gratitude for showing up to this practice.
Be thankful for all that your body is capable of today, and be hopeful of what your body will be capable of tomorrow. Practice, and all is coming, on the mat and off the mat. The divine light within me honors, respects, and values that same indistinguishable light within you. Peace.